Hello everyone, it is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. It is Thursday, January 17th. I would like to welcome you back to our daily videocast, and I am back in New York after 12 days at the Winter Television Critics Association press tour in Pasadena, California, and I really do miss my colleagues and friends, Anne Louise Bannon and Brent Furtick. Thank you so much for helping me out during the press tour. Now, I have on today's newsletter all the items I posted at the press tour, which was about 50 separate items. If you want to go through the list, everything is there that you need to know from the press tour. It was a great experience. It was a whirlwind. There was a lot of highlights, and I look forward to the summer press tour coming up in late July. Now, a week from Sunday, I will be heading to Miami Beach for the annual NAPI, National Association of Television Program Executives Conference. So we will be on the road again shortly. Now, let's start with some sad news, which I always hate to do, but there was a passing in the world of classic TV stars, and it was Conrad Bain, who played Arthur Harmon on sitcom Maude and Philip Drummond on sitcom Different Strokes. He worked continuously from 1972, actually, until the end of Different Strokes. And actually, after Different Strokes ended, he did a one-season sitcom with George C. Scott called Mr. President on Fox. Conrad Bain died of natural causes on Monday. He was 89 years old. Rest in peace, Philip Drummond. Now, American Idol, what can I say? I watched it last night. You know, I have to be honest, I really haven't followed it all that much since Simon Cowell left. But I did watch last night. I was very curious, and one of the best sessions at the Winter Tour was the American Idol session with Mariah Carey, Nicki Minaj, Keith Urban, Randy Jackson, and Ryan Seacrest. So I watched last night thinking, gee, what is it like? Now, I don't have the overnights yet. My guess is it will be widely sampled. There was a lot of promotion, a lot of curiosity. But I truly do believe that Nicki Minaj is going to hurt this franchise. She is a loose cannon. She obviously is not getting along with Mariah Carey. Mariah's more of the quiet diva. Nicki is more of, I'm going to take over. And I don't think this is going to bode well for the series. I do not think Nicki Minaj is going to help American Idol. If you want to chime in with your thoughts, please go to our Facebook page. I've been asking people what they think. Now, there were two recent cancellations, drama cancellations on cable. The first is Drop Dead Diva on Lifetime, which is more of a dramedy. It aired for 4 seasons. Lifetime decided it did not want it to return for a 5th season. And I think one of the obstacles at Lifetime is it just does not have a scripted series that is really a standout, including Army Wives, gotta be honest. Now, over at Sci-Fi, the cable network has swung the axe on sophomore drama Alphas, which is not returning either. But over at AMC, and this is interesting, The Killing. Last spring, everybody, including myself, was reporting that The Killing was ending after 2 seasons. Well, AMC had a change of heart. It has renewed it for a 3rd season with 12 new 1-hour episodes of The Killing. Yesterday, TVMI was mentioned in the New York Post. I have a link for you today if you'd like to take a look. I received a phone call from Michael Starr asking what I thought about Oprah Winfrey, OWN, interviewing Lance Armstrong. And he was asking, do you think this is going to be like an aha moment where OWN is really going to go over and become a success because of all the promotion over the scandal of what's happening with Lance Armstrong? My answer is no, I don't think so. Oprah on OWN has interviewed a lot of big names. The ratings are still not really positive. They are up, but they were so low, there's only one place to go, and that's up. And I do not think this is necessarily going to turn OWN into a hit cable network. That's just my opinion. In syndication, if you're a fan of Family Feud, this is very interesting. The current edition, hosted by the great Steve Harvey, rose to a series high 5.1 rating in households, its best performance since it has returned in 14 years. Now, you have to keep in mind, there's one point to make, that when syndication crunches numbers, they include the performances on cable. So Family Feud's performance on GSN is factored into its syndication rating. In the world of TV history, I have 2 series premieres in 1975. Robert Blake debuted as Detective Beretta on ABC Crime Solver Beretta, which actually was a continuation of Toma, with Tony Musante. He had quit the show. ABC brought it back, retooled it, and called it better. And the second premiere was Harry's Law on NBC in 2011. And the only reason it's not still on the air is the audience skew was too old. The audience size was positive. The skew was old. NBC lowered the X. And that is our daily videocast from TV Media Insights on the 17th day in January. I hope you all have a great day, and I will be back with more news about my favorite medium, television, tomorrow. Signing off, Marc Berman.